A gasser.
Definitely a gasser.
I mean, he's definitely a gasser.
He's a true gasser.
I think Sheldon Haudenschild, he's just an outlaw.
Sheldon Haudenschild is the driver of the NOS Energy 17 sprint car. Sheldon obviously is Jack's son.
Jack and Patty's son.
And when I first started, of course, Jack was one of the best racers out here. And his son, as they say, the acorn didn't fall from the tree or something like that. You know, he's just one heck of a great racer, good young man, and fun to be around, fun to have out here.
He's vested, obviously, from his childhood all the way through to, how old is he now, 25, 26?
30.
Is he 30? Man, I really am old.
Born and raised traveling the whole country with my dad racing the Outlaws and whatever else. Yeah, being able to go to places when I was 5, 6, 7, 10 years old and get to go back to them when I'm 30 years old and you know, have small memories at every place along the way is not what a lot of these people have, so fortunate for sure. Yeah, I started racing. I got on a dirt bike probably when I was 4, and probably first time I raced was when I was 5. And actually started in a quarter midget, racing indoors in Columbus, and then they were always side by side with the dirt bikes, and I always found myself going over there to watch the dirt bikes, and so we went dirt bike racing after that, and I pretty much raced every single weekend on a dirt bike, probably till I was 16, and started racing cars when I was 15, and kind of made the transition those couple years, and yeah, it was just a fun childhood.
Well, Sheldon as a driver to start is probably the most entertaining driver in the country.
And then he jumps in a sprint car and he's one of the funnest guys to watch, and he's a wild man.
Exciting to watch.
Exciting driver. I honestly think a lot of it goes back to me racing motocross and just kind of having a different outlook on it a little bit, and being brought up different. Yeah, I've probably still watched more sprint car races than I've raced, but you know, I've still raced more dirt bike races than I've raced in these cars. So it's kind of a weird perspective for me still, and it all takes time. And yeah, I don't know. I just feel like racing dirt bikes was probably the most helpful thing for me as an athlete and a racer, and just have a little different outlook on how I get things done, and it might be a little more exciting sometimes. Probably the most enjoyable thing is being surrounded by good people and good team, and being able to do this with Ripper and my wife, and just being able to win races with people you really enjoy being around is probably the most satisfying thing for me. And probably secondly is just beating the baddest guys in the world. You know, there's not a lot of people that get to the top of a sport and get to say that they're one of the best at it. And you know, I feel like in this day and age, you know, you have all these guys out here, and any time you win one of these races, it's you're the baddest guy that night.
Who is Sheldon Haudenschild?
Man, I don't know. Turning 30, I feel like you know, I feel like I haven't been around that long, but when you sit back and look at it, I've been doing this a minute too, and I don't know. I feel like I'm just someone that loves this sport, and you know, I just want to excel at this sport and be in the books at the end of my career.